Hello, welcome. In this video I'm going to be talking about Set 4.5 Festival Beast Patch 11.2. This patch is a very competitive one, as most people will be looking for the same items and the same units as you, so you have to be prepared to fight over these units or be able to transition off of them in order to stay alive for that top 4 finisher. First, let's talk about the game starter carousel. The items you want to be going for are glove, sword, bow, tear, and rod. Glove and sword are, in my opinion, tied for first in priority, and these two allow you to go for teams or units that have the most damage and highest win potential. If you are an early game reroller, and that is the most comfortable you are playing TFT, then I suggest you go for teams such as Spirit Diana, Warlords, Sharpshooter Tristana, Duelists, and Slayer Ninja Zed. Lobbies generally fight over Dragon Soul units, and you will most likely find that going Fabled Vanguard Mystics Nico will help. The buff to Vanguards receiving magic resist is really the saving grace to all mage comps. As on the other hand, if you want to bully the people in your lobby going for this comp and want them to lose as much health as possible, Enlightened Talon is the best option. Let's talk early game. Right now, the best synergies to go for early are Cultist Siphoner, anything 3 Dragon Soul, and Keepers. Cultist Siphoner allows for your units to outlive as much damage as possible while still summoning Galio to destroy any strong units the opponent may have. 3 Dragon Souls is far too broken to pass up on for early game damage. The fact that any unit lower than 50% health will be utterly destroyed is way too strong. The best thing for this would be to have a bow so that you may get those 5 autos as fast as possible. Keepers are very tanky, and especially paired with a Recon and a Sunfire cape, you will deny any enemies to attack, as well as watch as they slowly burn to death and you can laugh maniacally at them. Try your best to keep an eye out for these 3 early, as they can, for the most part, help you for the later game, with the exception of Cultist being more of a mid-comp into full transition. Now I'll be talking about compositions and what you can be running. Right now, anything to do with 3 or 6 Dragon Souls is mostly what people will be going for. This Dragon Soul buff is just way too good to pass up on, and will be in most cases stronger than 4 Executioner Kale. This synergy has too many carries as well. Tristana, Olaf, Shyvana, Aesol, Swain, all viable. Not only is this team the most sought after, it is also the most flexible in terms of what other units you can put in. This can be Dragon Soul Mages, Dragon Soul Slayer, Dragon Soul Sharpshooters, Dragon Soul Siphoners, even Fast 9 Dragon Soul plus Legendaries. The most effective way of beating a Dragon Soul team is either having units CC them, outburst them, or just outright outlive them. I've already covered the early game rerolls, so now I'll be talking about the mid game rerolls. These teams are Elderwoods, Enlightened Talon, Vanguard Mystic Fabled Nico, Brawlers, Mages. These are all reroll teams that you roll at 7 or 8 and will put you behind in terms of going to level 9 and having legendaries. Or you might never even make it to level 9. Any other teams not mentioned are either not as important or not as strong as these main ones. They're also wild cards, which allow you to take the lobby by surprise if they aren't prepared for it. Keep that in mind, as you may see crazy teams going into the set. Lastly, we're going to be taking a look at items. The Universal Slams list from Set 4 are no longer the go-to. Zeke's, Locket, Chalice, Zezirot, Zephyr, they all take components away from items that are very important later in the game. This is a new Universal items list. Just keep in mind, some quick honorable mentions. Blue buff is way better than Shojin in most cases, but Shojin is universally better as it adds damage to melees. And QSS is still viable, but no longer necessary in every team. Slamming Zeke's, Locket, Chalice, ZZ Rot, Zephyr, Thief's Glove, Redemption is all good for late game as their last resort items, but don't make these items a priority unless you're trying to keep a win streak or don't want to lose too much health when lose streaking. That's everything you need to know for now, and if anything changes, I'll be sure to tell you all. On a final note, I noticed that 98% of people who watch my videos are not subscribed, so please consider subscribing if you found this guide helpful. It's been your boy xNose, and I'm gonna smell you guys later. Peace out.
Sipping on that sex water, yeah. Why you trying to flex on her? You be living like a motherfucking squatter. What? I get that hoe wet like tap water.